Dicen que un parque no nace de un día para otro, que primero es río, luego memoria, luego historia. Y aquí en Hillsboro, entre bibliotecas, senderos y lagos, Dawson cree que respira lo que queda de un pasado que aún canta, un pasado que la ciudad casi borró, pero que el agua siempre recuerda. Viajando por el mundo, Roll y Mix. Antes de ser parque, antes de ser nombre, mucho antes de los senderos, antes del lago y del rumor, Dawson cree que era un arroyo libre que cruzaba bosques con fervor. Los Atfalati lo cuidaban, tomaban camas y guapato en su alrededor. Pescaban, curaban, vivían del agua, era sustento, era canción. Pero el tiempo trajo caminos, trajo cambios sin perdón, y el arroyo fue movido, enterrado, dividido por la mano de la expansión. Aguas que resisten, que guardan lo que fue. Aunque el mundo cambie, siguen siendo piel. Dawson cree que respira, aunque el tiempo duela en él. Aguas que recuerdan lo que nadie quiso ver. El nombre que llegó tarde, en 1931, el arroyo cambió de identidad. Rock Creek dejó su nombre y Dawson Creek tomó su lugar. Dicen que fue por un hombre, quizá un líder, quizá un gestor, pero nadie sabe quién era Dawson. La historia se perdió en papel y rumor. Y así el arroyo siguió su vida, con un nombre sin dueño real, como si el tiempo lo cubriera con un velo burocrático y fatal. De arroyo salvaje a parque hermoso, pasaron décadas de cambios, de desvíos y construcción, hasta que el parque tomó forma como un refugio en expansión. 7 lagos conectados en forma de V natural, con fuentes que mueven el agua para mantener su respirar. No es un lago antiguo, no es un río original, pero es un oasis suburbano que aún conserva lo esencial. Aguas que resisten, que guardan lo que fue. Aunque el mundo cambie, siguen siendo piel. Dawson Creek respira, aunque el tiempo duela en él. Aguas que recuerdan lo que nadie quiso ver. Las aves que lo visitan entre los árboles del parque, la vida vuelve a cantar. Patos, gansos y ardillas corren libres sin parar. Los wood ducks de 1000 colores, los Acon woodpeckers al volar. Y si el cielo quiere ser generoso, un águila calva se deja mirar. Las garzas pescan en silencio, los lirios flotan sin hablar, y el parque se vuelve un templo donde la vida viene a descansar. El presente que respira, hoy Dawson cree que es refugio, es sendero para caminar, es lectura junto al agua, con la biblioteca al cruzar. Es un parque que guarda historias de un arroyo que quiso durar, aunque el mundo lo cambiara y lo hiciera casi olvidar. Aguas que resisten, que guardan lo que fue. Aguas que nos dicen que aún podemos renacer. Dawson de tu historia, vive en cada atardecer. Aguas que recuerdan lo que nadie quiso ver. Porque aunque cambien los mapas, aunque entierren los caminos, el agua encuentra su voz y la historia vuelve a fluir.
Desde el cristal del refugio, la tarde se abre en silencio. El lago respira lento, como un corazón antiguo. Los edificios guardan ecos de pasos, viento y destino, mientras afuera los patos dibujan rutas sin ruido. Y el humedal me llama con su voz de agua clara, con su calma que abraza y su luz que nunca engaña. Desde adentro miro el mundo, desde afuera soy camino. Call center me recuerda que aún existe lo divino. Las sombras juegan despacio sobre el borde del muelle, y un grupo de patos vuela como flechas que no hieren. El sol cae entre los árboles, pintando oro en la corriente. Bajo el cielo de sal, camino despacio. La espuma me llama por nombre y silencio. Tu voz va flotando sobre la bahía, como un hilo claro dentro de mi pecho. Y se abre la tarde suave en mi piel, como un manto de arena volviendo a nacer. Costa de la Puna, dame tu paz. Costa de la Puna, déjame estar. Olas de nieve, gaviota y mar. Costa de la Puna, ven a cantar. Traigo los cansancios de tanta ciudad, los dejo en la orilla junto al viento y la sal. Sube tu recuerdo como marea lenta, me cubre las manos, me limpia la pena. Y se abre la tarde suave en mi piel, como un manto de arena la frente. Una ronda de agua me sostiene y me enciende. Costa de la Puna, dame tu paz. Costa de la Puna, déjame estar. Olas de nieve, gaviota y mar. Costa de la Puna, ven a cantar. Bajo el cielo de sal, camino despacio. La espuma me llama por nombre y silencio. Tu voz va flotando sobre la bahía como un hilo claro dentro de mi pecho. Y se abre la tarde, suave en mi piel, como un manto de arena, volviendo a nacer. Costa de la Puna, dame tu paz. Costa de la Puna, déjame estar. Olas de nieve, gaviota y mar. Costa de la Puna, ven a cantar. Traigo los cansancios de tanta ciudad, los dejo en la orilla junto al viento y la sal. Sube tu recuerdo como marea lenta, me cubre las manos, me limpia la pena. Y se abre la tarde, suave en mi piel, como un manto de arena, volviendo a nacer. Costa de la Puna, dame tu paz. Costa de la Puna, déjame estar. Olas de nieve, gaviota y mar. Costa de la Puna, ven a cantar. Poco aire en el pecho, mucho cielo en la frente. Una ronda de agua me sostiene y me enciende. Costa Marea suave, llévame, marea suave, llévame, marea suave, llévame a descansar. La tarde cae despacio sobre la arena y la sal. Tu nombre vive en el árbol como un suspiro al pasar.
Las olas tocan la orilla con su paso de cristal y unas gaviotas doradas vuelan lento hacia el mar.
Déjame ir, déjame estar bajo el cielo sin mirar atrás. Marea suave, llévame, marea suave, llévame, que el corazón descanse hoy junto al mar. Marea suave, llévame, marea suave, llévame, que la noche venga en paz sin despertar. Hay un rumor en los cerros y un brillo en el horizonte. La espuma besa las piedras y el tiempo baja del monte.
El viento peina la costa con manos de eternidad y en cada ola resuena la voz de la quietud.
Déjame ir, déjame estar bajo el cielo sin mirar atrás. Marea suave, llévame, marea suave, llévame, que el corazón descanse hoy junto al mar. Marea suave, llévame, marea suave, llévame, que la noche venga en paz sin despertar. Cuando el sol se va perdiendo, queda un fuego sobre el agua y en silencio todo canta como una tarde que abraza.
Yo me quedo en esta orilla respirando tu calor con la sal en la memoria y la calma en la voz.
Marea suave, llévame, marea suave, llévame, que el corazón descanse hoy junto al mar. Marea suave, llévame, marea suave, llévame al abrazo del atardecer sin despertar.
Marea suave, llévame.
Marea suave, llévame.
Marea suave, llévame a descansar. tarde cae despacio sobre la arena y la sal. Tu nombre vive en el agua como un suspiro al pasar. Las olas tocan la orilla con su paso de cristal. Y unas gaviotas doradas vuelan lento hacia el mar. Déjame ir, déjame estar bajo el cielo sin mirar atrás. Y un brillo en el horizonte. La espuma besa las piedras y el tiempo baja del monte. El viento peina la costa con manos de eternidad. Y en cada ola resuena la voz de la quietud. Déjame ir, déjame estar bajo el cielo sin mirar atrás. Marea suave, llévame, marea suave, llévame, que el corazón descanse hoy junto al mar. Marea suave, llévame, marea suave, llévame, que la noche venga en paz sin despertar. Cuando el sol se va perdiendo, queda un fuego sobre el agua y en silencio todo canta como una tierra que abraza. Yo me quedo en esta orilla respirando tu calor, con la sal en la memoria y la calma en la voz. Marea suave, llévame, marea suave, llévame, que el corazón descanse hoy junto al mar. Marea suave, llévame,
saw your name light up my phone and let it fade away. 3 little words I almost wrote, but didn't have the strength to say. Your picture's still my lock screen. I tell myself it's temporary, but every time I try to change it, my hands get kinda shaky. I thought the space would make it clear, but distance just made you more near. Every silence louder now. I don't know how, I don't know how. We don't talk anymore now, but I still hear your voice in every quiet morning, in every little choice. We don't touch anymore now, but my skin still knows your sound. Tell me how we went from always to strangers in this town. My friends say it was for the best, like that's supposed to heal me. They say love shouldn't feel like war, but war's the only thing I see. You said we needed time apart to figure out our meaning, but time just stretched the empty space between my heartbeats beating. I tried to be the stronger one, pretend the damage wasn't done, but every night I break somehow. I don't know how, I don't know how. We don't talk anymore now, but I still hear your voice in every quiet morning, in every little choice. We don't touch anymore now, but my skin still knows your sound. Tell me how we went from always to strangers in this town. If I call, would you answer? Or let it ring like I did? Are we proud or just too scared to admit we still exist? I'd rather fight than fade away, rather scream than feel this gray. If love is gone, then say it loud. Don't leave me hanging in the dark. We don't talk anymore now, but I still hear your voice in every quiet morning, in every little choice. We don't touch anymore now, but my skin still knows your sound. Tell me how we went from always to strangers in this town. We don't talk anymore now, anymore now, anymore now, anymore.
This is how all my stories start. Too much truth, too little time. Every sentence chasing itself, like it's scared of the line. What hits your inbox is the edited me. Softened edges trimmed just right, but I lose a little oxygen every time I make it polite. There's a rattle and a hum in my chest all day, every day it runs. I don't know what to call the feeling yet, but I know it when it comes. I wish I could bottle that moment before it slips through my hands. That rattle and a hum in my chest, just try to understand. cried for 5 whole minutes straight over a bag of chocolate shares. A quiet thank you from a man no one ever seems to spare. And it hit me like a hymn, low and sudden, sweet and true. Isn't there a way to keep this without bleeding through? There's a rattle and a hum in my chest all day, every day it runs. I don't know what to call the feeling yet, but I know it when it comes. I wish I could bottle that moment before it slips through my hands. That rattle and a hum in my chest, just trying to understand. Laughing at dancing strangers online, then realizing I missed that too. When was the last time I lost myself in a room with nothing to prove? No audience, no meaning, just rhythm, sweat and sound. Just me and the frequency spinning me around. It's 4:33, the building's quiet. Peanut butter whiskey trance on low. Might go to sleep, might not, who knows if it isn't clear by now. I don't even know. This is an everyday, all day thing. Just thought you should know.
Leaves begin to tremble as summer fades away. A golden hue encroaches upon the green of May. A chill sets in the evening, the days grow short and cold. A bittersweet transition as nature's stories told. The heart grows pensive, the light fades slow. The gaze turns inward as seasons ebb and flow. Echoes of laughter fade now that once rang through the trees. The cottage path lies silent, no more summer's ease. Branches bare and reaching a dormant sleeping place, an ending and beginning marked by nature's grace. The heart grows pensive, the light fades slow. The gaze turns inward as seasons ebb and flow. Vibrant hues surrender to winter's icy hand. Petals drift like memories across the sleeping land. Yet within the stillness, a glimmer still remains of hope for spring's awakening when light returns again. The heart grows pensive, the light fades slow, the gaze turns inward as seasons ebb and flow. The cycle spins onward through seasons ebb and flow, a dance of life and dying that all must come to know. But in this dance of living, there's beauty to behold, as nature's rhythms carry us through stories yet untold. The heart grows pensive, the light fades slow, the gaze turns inward as seasons ebb and flow.
Does it fill you up or make you weak? Is it something that you use in your sleep? I wanna know, I wanna know, I wanna know what makes you Since shadows fell, the silence grew, a quiet presence I never quite knew. The night whispers secrets I can't explain, a subtle touch in the midst of pain. I know since you've gone it's been lonely, yet sometimes I feel you're only a breath in the wind, a flicker of light, visiting softly in the dead of night. The stars seem to carry your silent song, a memory lingering all along. In every shadow a gentle sway, a ghost of you that drifts away. I know since you've gone it's been lonely, yet sometimes I feel you're only a whisper lost in the vast unknown, a presence felt but never shown. Time drifts like clouds in a restless sky,
Perhaps you're just a dream passing by. Still in the quiet, I catch a glance, a fleeting moment, a ghostly dance. So I wait in the shadows, grace, for signs that time can't erase. In the space between what's real and gone, maybe you're here, just moving on.
Can you hear me? Do you feel the way I'm feeling too? Dial your number, but it never gets me back to you. Guess you're distant, and I'm trying hard to understand. Reach across the silence, but I never find your hand. All the stories told, did they ever mean a thing? All the hours spent, still I'm caught in what's between. Someday I keep pretending you might stay, wishing for a gentler ending. I wanna hold on, but it cuts so deep, and I can't hold something that was never mine to keep. I keep telling myself maybe time could shift the tide. If I wait it out, you might let me back inside. Like a storybook where the hero wins at last. Close my eyes and picture you beside me like the past. Then I hit the ground, fade back into truth again, and I finally see it's only what could have been. Someday I keep pretending you might stay, wishing for a gentler ending. I wanna hold on, but it cuts so deep, and I can't hold something that was never mine to keep. Am I a shadow on your wall, or do I mean nothing at all? Nothing real to you? Am I the whisper that you hide, just a flicker in your mind, passing through? Someday I keep pretending you might stay, wishing for a gentler ending. I wanna hold on, but it cuts so deep, and I can't hold something that was never mine to keep. Never mine to keep. I wanna hold on, but it cuts so deep, and I can't hold something that was never mine to keep. You don't see me, you don't feel me like I feel you.
You were standing by the corner, like the sun just hit your face, with a coffee in your left hand and the world in its place. Your headphones on your collar, playing songs you never skip. And I swear the whole town slowed down when you looked up from your sip. And it's crazy how the small things always hit me like a wave. Guess the modern world feels colder till you warm it up again. Yeah, you feel like nostalgia in a brand new way, like a sunset on a street that I forgot about till today. You're the quiet kind of magic that I don't wanna lose, like a home I never lived in, but somehow I always knew. Yeah, you feel like nostalgia, but the kind that's coming true. You're a playlist on a Monday that can turn the whole week sweet. You're the memory I replay, even when you're next to me. You're the laugh I hear at midnight in a room that's filled with rain. It'll be alright in a world that's gone insane. Funny how your presence makes the chaos feel like art. Guess the city's kinda softer when I'm walking where you are. Yeah, you feel like nostalgia in a brand new way, like a sunset on a street that I forgot about till today. You're the quiet kind of magic that I don't wanna lose, like a home I never lived in, but somehow I always knew. Yeah, you feel like nostalgia, but the kind that's coming true. And I don't need the movies, I don't want a perfect script, I just want the little moments, like your fingers round my wrist. You make ordinary golden, you make Tuesday feel like youth. You're the softest type of something that reminds me what is true. Yeah, you feel like nostalgia, but you're here and that's the proof.
So much time has passed, my old friend. You left drunk and broken, I remember when I watched you go with aching heart, hoping you'd find a brand new start. Then the whirlwind swept me away. From time to time I'd pass those places where we used to meet, familiar spaces, wondering if you're well alone or not. God knows I wish the best for what you got. You were alone, but I was not. After all these years I found you again. You seemed recovered, wiser than. Yes, you seem that way, maybe 'cause I wanted it so. But people don't change, no, not the way we imagined they would go. Sometimes people refuse to be themselves, trading happiness for They wear their masks, build castles on the sand, chase phantom riches with desperate hands, sing pretty words that sound so grand, but mean nothing in the end. Don't misunderstand me now. I don't want anything I never did somehow. Closeness either exists or it's gone. You can't demand it, can't build it alone. It takes two to make it real. Once you lose it, it won't heal. Hardly ever, if at all. I'm just saying that dishonesty hurts. You know how unusual I am, how I feel it all, every word. We know each other well, you and I. We've always known, can't deny. And this is the last time I speak to you this way. Whatever I say after won't be for you, not today. From now on, you're not in my story. You're just a shadow, ancient history. I'm forgetting you, I've forgotten you. Who were you? Who were you? Who were you?
Built my life on borrowed dreams, gave my hands to help them reach. Every smile I caught from pain, I gave it all and asked no gain. Then she came, her eyes like storms, lost and cold, I kept her warm. Taught her how to stand again, watched her bloom and fly the wind. But the higher she climbed, the smaller I became. The man behind the curtain, whispering her name. And I'm falling apart in the wreckage of my heart. All the ones I lifted high, now they pass me by. She took the sun from my sky, then blamed me when it died. But I still wish her life, even as I fade tonight. I gave her dreams, I gave her years, traded joy for her career. Held her world with calloused hands, built her throne from broken plans. When I stopped to chase my soul, she called my passion selfish goals. So I laid it down, my songs, my fire, watched my own reflection tire. And now she wears her crown of spite and gold, and tells our child her father's cold. And I'm falling apart in the wreckage of my Let me hollow, left me gray. She turned my wings to stone, but I still walk alone, finding beauty in the small, and the strength to rise from the fall. I once raised, the ones I carry, the ones I praised. They vanished when the lights went down, left me bleeding on the ground. But I still paint with trembling hands, still write my name in the shifting sands. And though the world forgets my song, my spirit hums, still goes on. Yes, I've fallen apart, but I'm mending this heart, one brush stroke at a time. In this quiet life of mine, if love should find me, still I'll give, but keep my will. For even the broken can grow, where forgiveness starts to show. She lost her glow, I found my peace, and what comes around brings release.
They file in, foam rollers out. Check your posture, they start to slouch.
Anatomy slides low too slow. That's not the lad I told you so. Core engaged, or so they claim. Anterior tilt is not a game. And it's all kinetics, baby, please. To be your torsion, bring me to my knees, my poor knees. Ice and rest, then educate. Ice and rest, and build a state. EMG wires on the quiet. Watch the signal, the graph looks odd. You lack extension, here's the catch. So do I, my tid bands trash. Core engaged, or so they claim. Anterior tilt is not a game. It's all kinetics, baby, please. To be your torsion, bring me to my knees, my poor knees. Ice and rest, then educate. Ice and rest, and build a state. If there's pain, we regress. Check the chain, reassess. Ice and rest, then educate. Ice and rest, and build a state. Build a state.
as I say, not as I walk. Cryo and ibuprofen before I talk. Before I talk. Before I talk. It's all kinetics, baby, please to be a torsion. Bring me to my knees, my poor knees.
skies. Shadows whisper my name. I walk unchained, unchained. Every scar, every secret, I wear it like a crown. Hear the echo of my footsteps. I will never bow down. I am the storm, I am the night. In every shadow I find my light. I've been the thunder, I tame the flame. I write the power in my own name. I am the storm, I am the night. Nothing can cage this fire inside. Watch as I burn through the skies. Higher above these velvet skies. They drew the lines in the dust, tried to carve out my fate, but I turned their walls into ashes. I turned their doubt into grace. Every chain that they offered, I melted in my hands. Now I'm walking through the wreckage, building empires from the sand. I am the storm, I am the night. In every shadow I find my light. I've been the thunder, I tame the flame. I write my power in my own name. I am the storm, I am the night. Nothing can cage this fire inside. Watch as I burn through the skies. Higher above these velvet when the fear crawls in, when the dark feels light, I remember who I am. I remember what survived. From the fracture comes a sharper, brighter blade. I am not what they expected. I am everything they made. I am the storm, I am the night. In every shadow I find my light. I've been the thunder, I tame the flame. I write my power in my own name. I am the storm, I am the night. Nothing can cage this fire inside. Watch as I burn through the skies. Eyes and velvet skies.
When I keep hearing your name and it's the last thing that I want to. You know I really miss you and I hope I see you soon. Cause it's been way too long, we've not been hanging out. And we've been fighting anytime that we do. You know I try too hard and I think that you do too. I'm thinking about the day that you walked away. I'm thinking about the day that you walked away. He's chilling, she's working, he's drinking, she's smoking, and it's mostly the same. You know, I get it, it just wrecks my head when I hear that name. I keep asking when, what, where, how, who, where did they go? And it's so sad, it's so awful sad. I just hope you know you can always come home. I just hope you know you can always
Gray leaves quiver, whispering gloomily to yon pale river. Lady at eventide, don't wander near it. They say its branches hide a sad lost spirit. Once to the willow tree a maid came fearfully. Pale seemed to be her cheek, her blue eyes tearful. As soon as she saw the tree, her step moved fleeter. No one was there. Beat her heart to hear the far bells chime. Great from the chapel tower, the trying time. But the red sun went down in golden flame, and though she looked around, yet no one came. Presently came the night, sadly to greet her. Moon in her silver light, stars in their glitter. Then the moon sank away under the billow. Still wept the maid alone, there by the willow. Through the long darkness, by the stream rolling, hour after hour went on, tolling and tolling. Long was the darkness, lonely and silent. Shrill came the night wind, piercing and chilly. Shrill blew the morning breeze, biting and cold. Bleak peers the gray dawn over the world, bleak over moor and stream. Looks the gray dawn, gray with disheveled hair. Still stands the willow there. The night is gone. Down there, sing us a litany. Sing for poor maiden hearts broken and weary. Sing us a litany. Well, we and weep, we will wild misery. I don't bruise where you think I do. It's quieter than that. I flinch at promises said too fast, at hands that don't ask. I've learned the sound. The weight of someone leaning on. So if you're here, be here slowly. I'm not fragile, I'm just done being strong. You don't have to fix a thing. Just stay where your voice is calm. If you're gonna touch me, let it be lavender. Nothing sharp, nothing clever, just knowing when to stop. If you're gonna love me, learn me first. I don't need forever, I need a lavender touch. I don't need your fire right now, I need your hands to wait. I need you reading the room before you read my face. There's a difference between wanting and knowing how to stay. I've been wanting loudly, I'm asking for it the other way. Stay with the quiet, stay where I breathe. If you can hold the moment, you can hold me. If you're gonna touch me,
Rainbow rising over clouds so high. Smiles appear and wave goodbye. Lantern glowing in the night. Waking dreams with little light. Life comes, life goes. Waves on the shore. You can't hold time anymore. When the train slows down at the end of the line, let your heart choose where to shine. World keeps turning, footprints stay. We grow older, day by day. Through the window, fields fly by. Shadows fall and the sun is not. Life comes, life goes. Waves on the shore, you can't hold time anymore. When the train slows down at the end of the line, let your heart choose where to stay. We don't steer the road we find, but we paint it in our mind. Storms and calm, we choose the hue. Every step can start anew. Life comes, life goes. Waves on the shore. You can't hold time anymore. When the train slows down at the end of the line, let your heart choose where to stay. Na
other side. Hear you there on the other side.
Shadow pictures on the wall. You taste like trouble, and I want the fall. You left go ask, tell me what you're gonna do. I just like closer, 'cause the only answer's you. Got me tangled in your hands, in your hands. Every little touch says don't go yet. Slow drip, every kiss, slow breath. You're the habit that my body can't forget. Tangled in your hands, in your hands, yeah. Oh, say my name again, draw it on my chest. Ooh. The clock strikes 2. The room feels still. A glass half empty, a heart to fill. Shadows dance where the light grows thin. Whiskey and memories, where do I begin? Oh, whiskey and memories, they hold me tight, burning slow in the quiet of the night. A sip for the sorrow, a toast to the past. Whiskey and memories, they're all that lasts. The chair you sat in still creaks the same. It whispers softly when I call your name. The piano hums an old refrain, each note a tear, each chord a pain. But the night knows secrets I can't confide, so I let the amber
sip for the sorrow, a toast to the pain. Whiskey and memory, they're all that left. If I could trade the bottle for your hand, or drown the aching grains of sand, I'd chase the moon till it kissed the sea, but it all pours back to whiskey and